What's up, people of the internet? Ryan's the name, and WWF No Mercy for the N64 is my game.
Oh my gosh, so close! He kicked out! He kicked out!
But I also make VARTs, video art about living in Cambodia, and today we have a battle like no other. In the red corner, hailing from Japan, representing grocery stores, it's the Aeon Mall Supermarket. In the blue corner, representing markets, he's big, he's bad, it's the BKK Market. I'm gonna compare the two experiences, give the positive and negatives of both. We'll see how much cheaper the market is. Maybe it's not cheaper. Maybe it's more expensive. Maybe markets don't even exist. Maybe they're a conspiracy. It's all here. It's happening now. Set your undies to extreme mode. Let's do this.
Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this.
All right, here I am arriving at the Aeon Mall. This is the parking lot behind me. This is the mall itself here. Yeah. Big. Let's go inside and see what we can find. This mall is actually the department store is actually 3 floors high, and the groceries down here at the bottom. There's also some kitchen, dining, towel, do-it-yourself gardening, houseware type stuff over here. It's definitely the biggest grocery store in the downtown area. The whole mall itself is 134,000 square meters with 150 stores. It opened up in 2014, and at that time I think it was the first mall in Cambodia. And they've actually announced that they are going to expand it, the mall at least, maybe not the grocery store area. Alcohol aisle. Whiskeys. So the dairy aisle obviously is not something that we're going to be looking at in the market because there's just no refrigeration there, and dairy's not really a big thing here. So if you want your dairy, if you want your cheese, your butter, then you got to go to a store, a grocery store. And then there's the meat. You can definitely find meat in the market. It's totally possible, but it's also not refrigerated, so I don't know, it's kind of up to you. This is a Japanese grocery store, so you're gonna find a lot more Japanese food here. This is basically the produce section, which is nice and big. Some greens. Time to head into the market. Oh, it's early still. Maybe I came too early. It's dark. I don't like the market when it's dark. I think we're good. Breasts, chops, cooking oil, eggs, onions, tomatoes, carrots, mango. That's it, done. Okay, I just got back from the market. It was a great experience. I laughed, I cried, I farted once. It was like, well, it was more like that. That's the one, that's what it was. So how did the two experiences stack up? Well, I made a few notes. The market is more personal and more personable. Hello. Hello. Yes. If you go back to the same vendor all the time, you develop a little bit of a relationship with them. Also, your money is going through less hands. Less people are taking a cut. If you buy something at the Aeon, there's, I guess, somebody in Japan probably making money off of your purchase. In the market, the money's going to the people who need it most, people who are on the ground working, the farmers, the market vendors, the people who aren't filthy rich already. Now, I don't know this for sure, but I'm guessing that the fruits and the vegetables at the market are more local and therefore maybe fresher. They're probably leaving less of a carbon footprint compared to the Aeon. I also find that there's generally more packaging when you're shopping at the grocery store. You're gonna get a lot of packaged stuff like this, pre-packaged, pre-weighed, packaged. Yeah, maybe that's good so you don't have to go to the scale or whatever, but it's a lot of extra plastic. And honestly, some items that you just can't get in bulk here. You have to get pre-packaged. Like over here, they're packaged. Over there, packaged. Why are there red peppers everywhere? Not all in the same spot, I do not know. On the other hand, at the grocery store, there's more accountability, more people checking up on them to make sure they're following the proper practices, not doing shady shit like, you know, putting carrots up their butt and stuff like that. Obviously, there's always a concern when you're shopping for carrots. Did this carrot go up a person's butt? Has it been up the butt? That's why people pick up the produce and smell it, just to make sure it doesn't smell like butt, I think. The grocery store is less hot, less cramped. They also have refrigeration, so you don't have to worry about buying meat. The market has no refrigeration at all. The grocery store is also a one-stop shopping experience, so it will probably save you time depending on how close it is to you, I guess. The products there are also labeled, no labels in the market. So for example, if you're looking for a green leafy thing that's like spinach, but it's not spinach, maybe it's kale, and you go to the market and you have to kind of know what it looks like or be able to speak to the vendor, possibly in Khmer. There are a lot of people who speak English in the market, surprisingly, but they're not going to know like kale versus spinach and all that. So the grocery store is nice and easy. You can just read the label and all the labels have English on them. Western kale. Now what about the quality of the products? Well, here's a mango from the Aeon. Get one of these. And here's one from the market. Okay. How much? They both taste like mango. Whoa. The market kind of has more options. If you don't like a lady's tomatoes, you can find more by simply turning your head like this. Again, that's like this. And then you'll see another vendor who has tomatoes and you can go and buy their tomatoes instead. That being said, all the options in the market are kind of the same. They're all locally grown products. In the grocery store, you're going to get imported fruits and vegetables. Let's see some of the variety you can get here. These are Australian potatoes. And then over here, I'm assuming those are Khmer potatoes. And you can get some organic options there that you're probably not going to find in the market. I like breezes, but I don't like breezes when I'm recording video because the video will hear the breezes. The market is obviously cheaper for pretty much everything they sell, but the question is, how much cheaper? Let's do some price comparisons. Let's go with these two chicken breasts here. Pretty big chicken breast, $2.57. That's 45 cents per 100 grams. So $4.50 a kilogram. Chicken breast, how much per kilo? Oh, you have a calculator.
1 kilo.
1 kilo, 13,000. Okay.
How much kilo?
I just want one.
1 kilo.
No, just one.
Which one?
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys here, it's $10 a kilogram, $3.20 for a pack of 3. Yeah. How much per kilo? 30,000.
30.
I want. Can you cut, slice? Yeah, small. That's good. That's good. Maybe. Just half kilo. Stuff like cooking oil, $7.90. Let's see, this brand here, sunflower oil, $7.50 for a big bottle. We'll see if we can price compare that at the market because they will have stuff like that. How bon 26,000. Okay, thank you. 25 cents per 100 grams. How much do you charge per kilo for tomatoes? 7,000. What about carrot? $1 per kilo. 15 cents per 100 grams. Onions, Onions are a good price comparison. 12 cents, 100 grams, I guess? Yeah, 12 cents or 500 real. What about onions per kilo?
Onion 1 kilo 6,000.
6,000. Eggs are definitely cheaper in the market. Let's just get an idea though. $1.40 for 14 cents an egg. And how much for one egg?
10 eggs 5,000.
10 eggs, 5,000. So the market will definitely save you a pretty penny, with the exception of the onions for some reason. The carrots at the grocery store are 50% more. The meat, that's kind of a tough one, no pun intended. I saved $1.25 buying a half kilo of pork at the market, but no refrigeration. It's not worth getting sick over, obviously, but I think if you buy your meat early in the morning, you cook it properly, then you shouldn't have anything to worry about. To be honest, it took me a long time to work up the courage to start buying my meat from the markets in Asia. But after living in Asia for almost 6 years, I've never gotten sick off of the meat in the markets here. And where do you think all the restaurants are buying their meat? They're probably buying it from the market, the majority of them. You should also note that most stalls in the market will only accept cash. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Wow, so much info. This Ryan guy is the best. I'm going to hit the thumbs up to let everyone know.
Thanks, me pretending to be you. Now the question is, with all this information, what should you do? Well, I am a god to just one single dog. But other than that, no one listens to me. Sarah didn't get that face tattoo. My butcher hasn't started selling bat yet. The NFL won't even reply to my tweets about adding tigers to the game. I'm telling you, NFL guys, it's the year of the tiger. You put some tigers out on the field, you're gonna get that Chinese audience. Big numbers. Big. Anyways, I'm not even gonna bother telling you how to live your life, but I will tell you what I do when it comes to grocery shopping in Cambodia. I live within a 3-minute walk to both a market and a small grocery store. So what I'll usually do is go to the grocery store first, and I'll pick up everything that I think I won't be able to get at the market. When I shop in the afternoon, I'll buy my meat at the grocery store. If it's early in the morning, then maybe I'll get my meat at the market. But anything I can get at the market, I'll try to buy there. Fruits, vegetables, whatever else. And that list of other things is actually expanding as I get to know my local market. So I guess I'd recommend go to your local market, explore it, see what they're selling there, find out where everything is, develop a relationship with a local vendor, and save yourself some money. For a deeper look into markets in Cambodia, I recommend a video that I shot. I went to the Russian market, spent about 6 hours there, explored every inch of it. So check that video out next. Kind of did a little bit of an accent there. So check out that video at the next. It's a good video. I think you like the video. Take care, comb your hair. I'm out.
Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health. One day I'm really gon' ball. Fuck around and buy the whole mall. Breaking that cake. Flexing 700 in the bank. Not a superhero, I don't save. Look at my face. Look at my grades. Don't match up, no love. Look at that.